starting off this morning doing my makeup. I figured I would take you guys along with me while I try out some new products. I'm trying to decipher. I normally go in after the Milky Toner and use Thirst Burst drops because I also wanted to try out my Refi face primer, and I think I might just do the Refi. From what I read on the packaging, you're supposed to squeeze the product and then start rolling it onto your face. That is very interesting. I also was really big into doing my makeup in high school. There was nothing like this in high school. I'm gonna go back in with my fingers and just smooth it all out and make sure that it's spread evenly. I also cleaned my brushes for this occasion. I saw a lot of things about the Kosas concealer and I really wanted to try it. And I got a shade that is really light compared to my skin. So that way this concealer will last me for winter and summer, but it's still gonna be brightening enough. I normally start with my eyebrows, so I'm gonna let this sit and dry down a little bit before I blend it out. And I'm gonna go in with the NYX brow glue, get my eyebrows put together. I also don't fill in my eyebrows anymore. I used to, and I feel like makeup has changed so much since I was really into makeup, and I hopped on the clear brow hair gel trend. Right. Now that that's done, I'm taking the kitten paw brush from Real Techniques and I'm just patting and blending out my concealer. I'm trying not to get it too close to my waterline. Now that that is semi-blended out, I'm gonna go in with a different brush. I'm gonna take this one. This is the Expert Face brush. Just pat away. Fun fact, I never liked using brushes. As I've gotten older, I like to use brushes. I'm gonna go in with the Thin Eavesdrop Skin Tint. I like to use this. It's not too heavy. I don't prefer foundation. I want something that feels like my skin without making me feel claustrophobic. Sometimes I think makeup can feel very heavy on your face, and I don't prefer to wear a lot of makeup anyway. I'm trying to get myself used to wearing makeup more. This is very bright. This is definitely not my summer shade, but it blends so well that even when it's not your right skin tone, or at least for me, like this is just like a shade or two off, it still looks very good. I'm taking it like all the way over my concealer, but just a little bit. And I like to go down on my chin, but I'm not the type of person that likes to blend it all the way down my neck. I want the color that I get to match so well that I don't have to do that. And then this, I take like my T-zone. I'm trying to eliminate using any powder early on because I feel like that is something that has definitely affected how my makeup has turned out. I don't want the powder to compromise the like base. So I'm gonna go in with the Soft Sculpt Shaping Stick from Makeup by Mario. I've seen a lot of people use this and really like it. And this has always been a dream contour that I've wanted to have. It's one that just like, this is perfect. I don't want something that is like super dark compared to my skin to contour. I've seen some contours go wrong. I don't want my contour to look crazy, but I'm just gonna take this and blend it up. And I kind of wanted to like myself a little bit of shape, nothing too crazy. And then now I'm just taking that and blending it on top of that super bright spot. I'm even blending it down a little bit on my forehead. I'll blend out my nose and my chin just a little. So this is the base so far. I'm gonna go ahead and use some setting powder. I'm taking the One Size translucent powder. I have not used this before, but I've heard all of the One Size products are amazing, so I'm excited to see. I also have never had very good luck with and I feel like all the products I used to get, I loved doing makeup. I just didn't know what was right for my skin or what was right for me. I'm also taking the powder just over those pimples that I have that I put concealer on and right around my T-zone just because it gets oily. Now the next powder that I absolutely love to use, Fenty Invisimatte. I like to put it in my T-zone because I get so oily. I'm also gonna take it and kind of put it on top of my cheeks to prep for the blush that's coming. Maybe I should have waited to do powder because I have a cream blush, but I wanted to make sure that all of this was set and isn't gonna move for the cream blush. So now I'm gonna take the Merit Beauty Cheeky blush. I've seen so many videos about this and I wanted to try it so bad. I wanted a sun-kissed look. Taking just a little bit up, and we're gonna put just a little on the nose. 204.5 brush. And I'm just going to blend that out. I like to go up towards my eye, but then also bring it down more like in closer to my nose and make them kind of using the L'Oreal Telescopic Extensionist. I am gonna go in my waterline first. I have very small eyes, it feels like, so that is one of my favorite little hacks. Here we go. I'm gonna set my face before I do that. So I'm trying out the One Size Powder Melt. I'm gonna let this dry down a little bit and then come back when I'm doing my mascara. And I like to use a brown mascara instead of black, especially because I have brown hair. I feel like it just looks more natural. Oh, I forgot to highlight. Very last thing, I've had this highlight palette, this glow kit for literal years. I don't care if it's old, expired. I'm not getting a new one. I haven't hit pan on literally any of these, so we're gonna use it. All right, that's all I got. This is gonna be a new daily routine to make sure I'm taking care of myself and I'm getting ready